Chapter 65. Tier 3 Alchemist. The young man looked haughty, wearing the typical robe of an alchemist, with a shiny badge on his chest, engraved with 3 golden marks, which was particularly glaring. Master Zhang. The appearance of the young man immediately caused a burst of exclamation. Countless eyes in the crowd focused on the young man. Everyone who looked at him bowed and saluted one after another, with expressions of incomparable awe and worship on their faces. A closer look reveals that people's eyes are not focused on his face, but on the shiny badge on his chest. This badge is the alchemist's identity symbol, the alchemist badge. The 3 golden marks represent that the young man is a Tier 3 alchemist. A 3rd-tier alchemist, with such an identity, even a strong person in the giant spirit realm should bow his head and worship him. No wonder the crowd's reaction was so sensational. 3rd-rank alchemist. Nye Tian was also slightly taken aback. He was a little surprised that the 3rd-rank alchemist in front of him was so young. He seemed to be only about 20 years old. Boss, he is the #1 alchemist in the Blue Cloud Empire, Master Zhang Yifeng. Jean de Bao reacted and reminded Nye Tian in a low voice. It turned out that he was the #1 alchemist in the Blue Cloud Empire. No wonder he was only 20 years old and already a 3rd-tier alchemist. A 20-year-old 3rd-tier alchemist with amazing alchemy talent. Especially in a small place like Blue Cloud Empire. Zhang Yifeng was very arrogant and looked at Nye Tian contemptuously. He had been observing Nye Tian for a while, and he was very shocked by Nye Tian's views on medicinal materials. Even he didn't know the deeper attributes of some medicinal materials. Zhang Yifeng guessed that Nye Tian must have come to the Alchemy Association to receive the alchemy badge. When he saw that Nye Tian was only 15 or 16 years old, he immediately felt a sense of crisis. Zhang Yifeng looked at Nye Tian with strange eyes and said coldly, "Your Excellency also has some knowledge about medicinal materials. You can talk about what you know, but why talk about what you don't know? The medicinal material in front of you is snake tail root. But you just said what purple dragon beard. My masters has studied medicinal materials for many years, but I have never heard of the name purple dragon beard. You must have made it up to bluff people." Speaking of this, Zhang Yifeng flicked his sleeves and reprimanded, "This master hates people like you who don't know how to pretend to understand the most in his life. The Alchemy Masters Guild doesn't welcome people like you. Please leave now." Zhang Yifeng chose to appear at this time because Nye Tian made a mistake, referring to the very common snake tail root as the purple dragon beard. It turns out that this person is pretending to understand. I saw that he just told the little girl clearly and logically. He thought he was another young alchemist. Hey, the world is going down these days. If you don't learn well at a young age, you will show off your knowledge after imitating others. Now it's all right, let's sell the problem. It's still too young. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Why pretend to understand it and talk nonsense? There was laughter all around, all people waiting to see the excitement. Boss. Jean de Bao was bluffed into a sweat. Zhang Yifeng was not someone he could offend. Even Jean Mingxin, Jean de Bao's father, would respect Zhang Yifeng when he saw him. It's okay. Nye Tian smiled lightly, signaling Jean de Bao to calm down. Snaketail root? Nye Tian smiled slightly and said, "I admit, you are right to call it snake tail root because it is indeed snake tail root. But this snake tail root is different from ordinary snake tail roots." "What's the difference?" Seeing Nye Tian's calm expression, Zhang Yifeng couldn't help being taken aback when he thought of the latter's previous insights into medicinal materials. Nye Tian glanced at Zhang Yifeng, frowned, and continued, "Ordinary snake tail roots can mature in 100 years, and they don't grow any longer after they mature. But snake tail roots are creatures with extremely strong vitality. In such an environment, such as the extreme cold of the polar region or the high temperature of the volcano, the vitality against the sky can be fully stimulated. Under this environment, the snake tail root has no maturity period and can grow without limit." "Nonsense." Before Nie Tian could finish speaking, Zhang Yifeng interrupted with a cold reprimand. It was the first time Zhang Yifeng heard about the unlimited growth of medicinal materials, and it was completely unreasonable. Nie Tian smiled lightly and continued, "Once the snake tail root grows without limit, thin and long purple tail whiskers will grow under the snake tail, so this kind of snake tail root is called purple dragon beard. If you don't believe it, you can take out the purple dragon whiskers and see if there are purple tail whiskers under the long snake tail." "Okay." Zhang Yifeng hesitated for a while, finally agreed, and said coldly, "This master will expose your lies in public today so that everyone can see the true face of you, a liar." Zhang Yifeng was about to take out the purple dragon beard as he spoke, but Nie Tian stopped him with his hand. Nie Tian smiled and said, "Be clear in advance, if what I said is correct, the purple dragon mustache will be sold to me, and it will be sold to me at the price of the snake tail root. Xylongsu is a 7th-rank medicinal material, while snake tail root is only a 2nd-rank medicinal material. There is simply a world of difference between the two." Zhang Yifeng was stunned for a moment, then said immediately, "What if you said something wrong? What do you want?" Nie Tian asked back. Zhang Yifeng thought for a while, and said boldly, "If you say something wrong, I want you to keep your eyes." Nie Tian frowned and gave Zhang Yifeng a cold look. If Zhang Yifeng was just competitive just now, he is vicious now. Taking a step back, even if Nie Tian was wrong, his eyes should not be the price. Zhang Yifeng just can't see others being better than himself, and can't tolerate more talented people appearing. "Boss, forget it, we just leave, isn't it just a broken medicinal plant?" Jean de Bao said while pulling Nie Tian with sweat on his forehead. Nie Tian smiled lightly and said, "I agree. Take out the purple dragon beard." "Boss, this." Jean de Bao gulped his saliva, and his back felt a chill. He didn't understand how Nie Tian could be so confident. "You know, Zhang Yifeng is a 3rd-tier alchemist." "Humph." Zhang Yifeng snorted coldly, and gave Nie Tian a smug look, as if to say, "I'm going to fix your eyes." An alchemist lost his eyes. No matter how evil his alchemy talent was, he would not be very good. Zhang Yifeng took out the purple dragon's beard from the display cabinet and carefully tore off the long snake's tail. At the moment when the long tail of the purple dragon's beard was lifted, Zhang Yifeng froze. Everyone poked their heads and saw that under the long snake tail of the purple dragon beard, countless thin and dense purple tail whiskers appeared, which was the same as what Nie Tian said. "My God, this young man is right. The snake's tail has purple whiskers. Yeah, can the snake tail root grow like this? I learned a lot today." "What snake tail root? This is the purple dragon beard." Everyone was in an uproar, and they all looked at Nie Tian with incredible eyes. "It's impossible." After a few seconds of petrification, Zhang Yifeng suddenly roared, and his throat became hoarse. "Nothing is impossible." Nie Tian looked at Zhang Yifeng and said lightly, "The way of alchemy is broad and profound. Only with an endless heart can you achieve the myth of alchemy. Your talent for alchemy is good, but it's a pity that you are too eager for quick success and have a big heart. Narrow, if there is no guidance from an expert, the achievements in this life are doomed to be limited." Nie Tian's voice was not loud, but as soon as he finished speaking, the entire guild hall fell into dead silence.